Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Try. My name is Retromation and this is Knights in Tight Spaces, a turn-based tactics roguelike deck builder from the creator of Fights in Tight Spaces, if you can believe it. And I'm very excited to be checking out the demo here today. I had no idea this was going to be a thing. And in my opinion, Fights in Tight Spaces is one of the more underrated roguelike deck builders out there. So, hey, in we're gonna go to see what this one's all about. Like I said, it is a demo. Subject to change. All right, well, we'll go through the tutorial here. Knights in Tight Spaces is a turn-based deck-building fighting game. Q&E to rotate your view, highlight your cards, and click to select. Pick Spinning Back Fist. 15 damage, draw 2 cards at a range, while maintaining your distance. Move the selection cursor to the indicated tile, click to carry out the action, and right-click to cancel. I really like this visual style here. Some cards require momentum in order to play. You can see this in the top right of the card. If a card can't be played, its momentum cost will be shown in red. Current momentum is shown down here. Next to it is the amount of momentum you will start with next turn. Gotcha. Play the focus card to refill your momentum. Now your momentum is higher. You can play the jump attack card. All right. Little backflip in there. Oh, the music. You're now close enough to the enemy to use the jab card. Use it now to dispatch your adversary. Congratulations, you've won your first fight. A fight ends when every opponent has been defeated or when you completed all of the main objectives. Okay. Now let's talk about your opponents. During your quest, you'll come across a wide variety of enemies. You'll sometimes be given a warning where new enemies are going to arrive. Look for this marker. If it's blocked at the end of the turn, the enemy will be prevented from arriving until next turn. Hold the Alt button to show info, or click the show info button to see the current health of all the enemies, as well as all hazards, void tiles, railings, etc. Gotcha. So that's like a, if they get pushed off here, probably from like a Fights in Tight Spaces perspective. You can push them off for an instant kill maybe. Enemies will be activated if they are targeting the player at the beginning of their turn, or if any character enters their range during the turn. Enemies with projectile weapons can attack from any distance if there is not an obstacle. Use front kick to select, or on the selected enemy, to push them into the ranged enemy's line of sight. Okay, so deal damage and push an adjacent target. So we're pushing him into that line of fire. Once an enemy's been activated, they'll attack at the end of their turn, regardless of the allegiance of their target. I do love that from Fights in Tight Spaces. Icon under the enemy indicates that they are getting attacked this turn. That little arrow, gotcha. Pass a cursor over a target to see an individual enemy's stats. The info panel will also show the order in which they are going to attack, so you're attacking first, second, gotcha. And if you see this icon on their info panel, it means they're currently primed to attack. Gotcha. Enemies can move during their turn. Depending on their attack range, they may move towards you or keep their distance if they have a ranged attack. They'll also try and stay away from tiles adjacent to a void, so that to get out of the way of other enemies. Jab on the indicated enemy. Now front kick to dispatch the last enemy. How much health do you have? You got 12 health, but we're going to, like, technically push you into the void? Ever so technically, because he fell back in. Ooh. Yeah, I really like what they did with the visuals here. It's really interesting. Let's take a look at the more advanced mechanics. Some cards have an alternate movement amount. Use the option play card to move close to the enemy. Move 2 tiles or deal 6 damage. Gotcha. You can use the environment to your advantage. Cards like Head Smash can only be used if they're adjacent to a wall or barrier. Note that some cards like Head Smash will also cause the enemy to face you, so they will attack you if they survive. Look for this icon on the card. It also says up here in this text box. Okay. Oh, you gotta love it. Oh, you gotta love it. Sometimes you'll have to take a hit. Play the block card now. Any damage done will be taken from your block before your health. Press this to end the turn. 1 second. Oops. All right. Push to dispatch the enemy. because we're going to be pushing him out of the arena, it looks like. Now click end turn. Every time you make a successful attack, your combo level will increase. It's maintained between turns, but any movement you do will reduce the combo level by 1 for every tile of movement. You do need to reposition in order to attack. Note that with few exceptions, you can only move in a straight line. Dash to get closer to the enemy. Some cards require a specific combo level before they can be played, like left spin kick needs 2 combo. Some cards will increase your combo level without the need for an attack. Use Jolt to increase your combo level. Just increase combo level by 2. Sure, sounds good. Now you can use the left spin kick on the highlighted enemy. Note that besides pushing enemies through a void, you can also hurt them if you push them against an obstacle. Well, okay. If an enemy is primed to attack you, you can choose to counter an incoming attack, allowing you to retaliate during their turn. 10 block, and we retaliate for 10 damage. Okay. Some cards like Grapple will require multiple steps, so select the card first. Move target to any adjacent tile within the board, no combo gain. They will then turn to face away. Select an enemy and then the destination. Oh, it wants me to move him here. Okay. As you progress through the game, you'll come across cards and enemies with new abilities, so if you ever need a reminder, you can hover over a card for an explanation of every icon. You can enable and disable help tooltips in the option menu. The first time you encounter a new mechanic, a help screen will pop up to explain it. You can enable and disable these as you wish. Works for me. As you play the game, you will accrue weapons and equipment. Okay, this was not in Fights in Tight Spaces. You can see effects of any equipment in the status panel here. Does Tutorial Bro Cleric does extra damage to Supernatural. So we have like classes here. Cards marked with the sword icon will use the effect of any weapons held. Okay. Now attack the marked enemy. Even when holding a weapon, some cards and attacks will still use fists and feet. Cards marked with bloop will use any melee-related effects and modifiers. So we'll get up in there. Some cards can't be played at all if you don't have the correct weapon. Certain characters will carry the Attune trait, meaning they can access powerful magic if they're marked with this icon. Use the Fireball to finish off the knights. This is okay. So there's like a... Not only in the visuals, there seems to be a more RPG pull towards it, which I'm interested in. What's it... Ah! What's an adventure without a party? During your quest, you'll be able to control multiple characters at once. The whole party will share the same cards and deck, as well as momentum and combo. Interesting. Use the buttons at the left side to switch between characters, or select them in the area of play. Select the brawler. Your party will assist one another with support attacks. When one of your character attacks, any other characters in the range of the target will attack immediately with a free attack. Quick strike. Okay. So you're gonna... Interesting. You can check a character's support attack in the status panel. Select the hunter now. Notice that the support attack for the hunter is ranged because of his bow. Ooh. Bow attacks do plus 50%. Melee does minus 25. Support will support with quick shot. Reposition the second enemy and attack with front kick, making use of the hunter's range support. I mean, front kick. Oh, I see what you're saying. So we do need to click a character first in order to go for it. So we'll front kick you into this so you get shot in the line of fire. That's really neat. Now make use of what you've learned to use your whole party to take down the remaining enemy. Okay. Shift. Move to the other side of an enemy. I actually don't know if we have... Yeah, I actually don't know if we have the ability to do it in this one turn here, right? We'll move you up. You maintain distance. So yeah, I think we don't have the ability to do it in one. And let's keep our momentum. We'll have him come towards us. Okay. We have the front kick, the quick strike. We could move you in and go for like a double smacking. So we could do like a front kick. Hold up. How does the order of operations work? So you do get the ranged attack at the very least? Okay. I mean, it feels a little bit overkill to just shoot him. Woo! All right, I'm really in. I'm so in. Let's do it. Deck draft, honorable. Noble. The most relaxed. Okay, it's difficulty setting. Default difficulty, enemies have regular health and damage. No restarts allowed. At least one movement card from the player's deck will be drawn each hand per party member. One rollback. That's cool. It's deck draft as well. Is that something that's probably just not in the game quite yet? Archetype selection, fighter or brawler. Well trained in a variety of combat styles and weapon techniques, the fighter is one of the most versatile combatants. Let's go with the fighter, because the brawler seems maybe a little bit more like the character in Fights in Tight Spaces. Unarmed attack does plus 25%. Melee weapon attacks do plus 25%. Andrew Quartz. Wormer Campion. Alright. This is fun. Walter Baker, sure. Welcome to Nights in Tight Spaces. Looks like the first time you played the game. Are you familiar with Fights in Types? Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and hit yes, I'm a seasoned player since I literally did the tutorial. You should probably get familiar with some of the big changes we've made. No, thanks. Okay, I think I'm fine. I'm pretty sure that means we'll show you the tutorial. All right. You can refresh yourself anytime at the play menu. Hustler. Didn't I warn you what would happen if I saw you around here again? Okay, so we can either gain max HP, a weapon, or gold. I'm curious about a weapon. Hand axe. I suppose I could leave, but then who would defend this place against all the lowlives of the kingdom? The entire reason the lowlives come here is because of you. What I'm hearing is that I'm good for business. Soon the decision will be made for you, and you're gonna make an enemy you simply can't brush aside. The door bursts open, revealing a gang of angry thugs. Oh, I like these guys. Alright. Ooh. Okay, a more familiar style map. I'm so in. I gotta turn up the sound effects. They're quite low, surprisingly. Void tiles are spaces that fall outside the board. They will instantly kill anyone who moves onto them. Yep. Rollbacks will allow you to revert your actions back to the start of your current turn. Good deal. One moment. All right, so yeah, we only have the one guy. We do have, we got an axe. Weapon attacks deal double damage to block. Gain 4 block every turn. Unarmed attacks, 20. Okay. So right now, you're the only one going for me. I could definitely just kill. Spend X momentum to do 6X damage. 6 damage to adjacent characters in an arc. That does cost 2 momentum, right? In an arc. I feel like, you know what? We could just go for the spend our momentum and be good to go. But I feel like a punch and a sweep here is pretty optimal because then, like, I can find out if it is in a row. Okay, there should be a better visual indicator that it is indeed the 3 in a row. I assumed it was, but... So, yeah, we want to stay still because we get to keep our momentum. Separate. Push enemy 1 tile in the opposite directions. Okay. Flash kick. Ooh. Do 18 damage and then move 1 tile away from the target. Move to either side of an adjacent enemy. We could do something like that. But I think I'd rather, I think I'd rather do the kill there, and then we get a heavy strike. It says we don't move. closer, right? Oh, wait. Where did it say advance? I missed where it said advance. Oh, it's right down here. The other card said it on the card. I mean, I could just take it, but, like... Push enemies 1 tile in opposite directions. I'm assuming it's, like, one's on opposite sides of me or something. So I guess we could just, like... I can't do it without losing some momentum here. I think, like, a little bit of a... Fine. I think we'll just leave... We'll leave it be. Unless you're attacking from 2 tiles away. Deal 6 damage and 1 push to adjacent enemy or advance 6 damage. So you are going to push me into the wall. So I can either go ahead and block and just stay here and we get to keep our momentum. Or we could heavy strike, go in, we will take 2 damage. Which I do feel like I remember in the last game. It is pretty hard to... It was pretty hard to gain HP back once you've lost it. So, like, that has me a little bit worried there. So you're doing 6 damage and a push. I feel like a block into just 18 damage feels pretty good here. I don't mind that. It's quite simple. It's also pushing me further away from these guys, and so they're going to have a slightly harder time actually getting in here. I'm really curious about this. Push enemies 1 tile in opposite directions and deal 5 damage. Is it just every single person in around you? Because it does look like I can attack him if I want to. Kind of like the 19. We could do a flash kick is actually pretty cool and good here. Then we could slip and separate. Oh, there's only 1. I think I'm okay then. Because I know otherwise I'd have to like slip and then long strike. We would get in here. We would take this damage, which I feel like why would I do it? We're not on a timer here. We might as well. Okay, so slip is going to be a good call. Almost no matter what. Unless I can just kill both. Which I actually think I can do. The heavy strike followed by... No. 11. Yeah, it's not quite enough. We might as well just go whoop. And we'll do our... We'll do our nothing damage there. And then flash kick for the end. Do we still have the replay feature? Alright. Give it to me. Oh, the music's going away. Why'd the music go away? I feel like it kind of neuters how cool it is, you know? They always, Here, speed it up. It's funny, but without the music, I don't know. Alright. I guess we can just... No! Oh, you can skip through the moves? That's what that does. It doesn't fast forward. Yeah, we'll just... Get him out of the way. Yeah, I feel like that... I mean, it's a demo. It's early. I feel like that's one of the things that should maybe be fixed up at this point. A counter sounds great. I don't think that was in our starter deck. So, 10 block, and we can retaliate. You do know who that was, don't you? I can't be expected to recognize everyone that wants a piece of me. Well, get to know them. That gang controls the whole region. You better just be ready, because when they find out what you've done, they will come for you, and they'll come for us all. Okay. A demo quest, a new friend. Heard you were causing trouble. I would argue that the trouble very much came to me. That was just the start of it. Can I offer you some assistance? Except, is there a reason to not gain a party member? Like, I guess garbaging your deck, huh? I feel like the answer is just going to be, yes, we take you. Because that's one of the big new things of this game. Sure, random stranger, let's fight some bad guys together. I do love that we still have that camp dialogue here. Alright, so... we don't have a lot of push. Some voids are over railings. Any character push over a railing will be killed instantly. Throws that move characters around cannot be used to throw enemies over railings. They're highlighted in red when you hold show info button. Gotcha. So do I have a push? Do I even have a push? So you have 22 HP. Yeah, we might need to just run away when we don't have momentum already anyways. This is just going to be way too much damage coming in. So I think that maybe we just... should we just dash one space? 6 damage up to 2 tiles away. Okay, so never mind. You run all the way away. And we'll have you move in as meh as it is. So you can't flash kick because you can't run away. Just get one arrow right in the back of the head. I'm so sad that we can't flash kick. We should have flash kicked this one then. I thought that we were going to be able to do it. So we can just do this. Back up. Alternatively, we could end this guy. Go for a heavy strike kills though, right? Yeah, heavy strike kills, which is good, but also bad at the same time if our goal is to just not take any damage. I think the best call is actually probably to go over here, dash, and then quick shot this guy. Because you are going to shoot your friend in the face, which, LOL to you. Oh, our energy also went up to 4 when we got a new character. Gotcha. We could go here and delay the next person's coming in. Do we take damage for standing on it like we did in the past? No. Stun is a negative status effect that prevents an enemy from acting. It goes into effect the moment they get stunned and clears after 1 round. Why do you mention that? Suppressing shot? Deal 1 stun to a ranged target. Gotcha, gotcha. We have 35 potential damage. A little overkill. You know, we could bonk bonk. Just get you out of the way this way. Yeah, I don't have a way to, like, move them or anything. So that works to kill. Oh, okay, well, we'll just stun. That's fine, too. We're not going to get a kill this turn. But I think it's just fine. Oh, wait! You were facing the correct direction. Okay, never mind. We're good to go. Some cards give you the counterattack, and some have the ability. Look for the icon. We did see that in the tutorial as well. Man, I can't believe I was too prepared. That did not work out well for me. Aggressive and pushy. So we really want to make sure that we're not going to get pushed ourselves. I do like the double attack that we're going to get here. Unfortunately... well, we could do quick shot, retreating shot. That's already enough. And then we don't have to spend any movement or anything. We still have 7 momentum. We're all good to go there. The less we move, the better. If we push you into the line of sight. Nice. Then we can even, we can long strike. God, it's so cool. The addition of just other party members that have that that trigger effect works really well. Okay, I will say one important thing to be added from with the demo. I think that we're gonna really want the ability to see our deck from here. Because I don't know if I really want to grab that quick strike. They've seen a lot of people after you. Sent a lot of people after you. What exactly have you done? I'm still trying to work that out. There's a drink involved. What's your motivation? It took from me. I need to take back what's mine. Oh, mysterious. Well, Marjorie, looks like we have ourselves a good old-fashioned quest. Well, we can't be the only ones this gang is causing trouble for. There must be others who need our help. Agree to unlock side quests or gain 8 health. Sure. We'll see what that's about. Is this a side quest up here? A group of knights have gone rogue and are attacking our village. Can you teach them a lesson so they can leave us alone? Gain gold on completion. You know, sure. Sounds exactly like the sort of lesson that I can teach. I don't know if there is any kind of, like, penalty here. I do like that you could just be like, nah, I don't really want the side quest, and you could just gain a benefit as well. Enemies can block, same as you. We do have, we have the axe that's going to... It said that you got it equipped, and it does look like you have it equipped. But yeah, that does extra damage. Let's see. I don't really want to move back. Here's what I'm going to do. I get you kill there. God, yeah, I don't want to be moving back. What I want to do is... Oh, wait, we don't kill you anyways. Okay, hold up then. Because you have the 4 armor. So then we might as well just go for a... We could go for the flash kick now. I was trying to conserve momentum. But I think it's alright. We could get rid of all of our momentum and maybe kill this guy. So hold up. Charge strike. If you just dash and charge strike, is it enough? It sure is. I think that's just fine. I was trying to do something a little bit fancier, but sometimes fancy is not the best thing. So we have a... Well, first things first, let's get you in range, because we're going to be just doing a bunch of hits here. Can you, So you can't do something... Oh, no, it's a melee. Melee range attack. We'll get the counterattack from you as well. Does this count? It should. Cool. Well, that takes care of them. Not so fast. There's more incoming. Ooh. Uh-oh. Okay. So you an archer? Waiting for a target. Okay. So even if we kill you, then we have this guy to worry about? So we could just play it a little bit safer, and we could have you slip to the side and try and not kill, but just go for a bit of damage here. I do feel like there's a better way we can do this, especially since we have counter. I do imagine that it has to be a close range attack. Huh. That being said, you're doing how much damage? How much damage would you do? You would do 6. So maybe it's fine for me to just go in there and do a little bit of bonk bonk. Followed by a bonk bonk. Because we have the energy for it. We can press counter. I doubt that we're going to be able to counter from this distance, but we'll find out. This is for science. Yeah. Makes sense. I bet you, like, you know what? You could probably counter, though, right? From a range? What are you all doing? This is so weird. I can't move there because I can't move there because that's in the way. I can't really get them both in position. So I guess I'll just do a little bit of a heavy strike there. That does bring us a bit closer. Could you you could slip from the side there? It's not going to really work. It's just it's a little tight. I feel like that's all right. Yeah. Again, it's not the most elegant, but sometimes you just want to do, like, if it's not the most elegant, but you're not taking any damage, there's not really much risk. I wish we could go to this spot right here, but we can't. Oh, we only get one undo ever here. It's fine. Again, same deal. Probably best if we just... boink. No point to move. We just lose momentum here. There's no risk there. I feel like another slip is not bad. I like it. That particular group of knights won't be bothering you again. Here's your reward along with our thanks. Thank you. All right, down we go. Trader Blacksmith. Hit me with a blacksmith. What do we got here? Interesting. Deal 2 damage to incoming attackers. Add a speed. A speed? What's that do? Gain 12 block at the start of every turn and reduce your speed by 1. We can't afford that anyways. Add 1 dodge at the start of every turn. That sounds really good. Add a poison if weapon damage is unblocked. Gain 6 block at the start of every turn is actually really nice. I'm going to go with the Epic Cape. So we go to our inventory. You already added dodge at the start of every turn. No, you just put it on automatically. Gotcha. Or no? This is your equipment that's already on. Okay. All right. 2 additional weapon damage. Deal 1 additional weapon damage. Remove 2 extra block from target. I don't know. Would I rather have this? I maybe would rather have the sword. The 2 additional damage. You can have the axe in addition, or no? No, you cannot. All right. So yeah, I'm not going to say it's not a bad system. It's just it's also it's a little clunky. It could be streamlined a bit. We could have this screen have all of this information on one, and it would end up actually being less confusing because you'd have each character's specific boxes. Doesn't matter. I figured it out. It's not like it's that complex or anything. It's just, I don't know. There's a few too many clicks for what it needs to be. You could just have it be a lot smoother and simpler at the same time if you just had all that info on one big inventory screen. And I don't even think it's so much info that it would feel overwhelming. So that's why I mentioned that. All right. So yeah, we have Slip. Got a big boy. 10 damage and push in all directions. Can you shoot over the... You sure can. You do 8 damage. We could just push you. But I do feel like a counter makes more sense. We're probably not getting the kill here, right? Don't really want to push. Because it's not going to end up even doing that much more damage. It's not going to be doing more damage at all. In fact, just in case I'm wrong about something, you gain some block. Bonk! Alright, we can dash up there. We can do a couple punches. Hell, we could just kill you with the charge strike, which might just be good enough. Or we could do something kind of cute. We could do like a... Just... It's cooler looking. It also does save us an energy, not that it matters. But for the sake of it, sure. I don't think I want to move. I don't want to lose my momentum. So we got the suppressing shot again if we so chose to care. We can heavy strike with you. It's just not as good. That's the only problem. But that being said, it's the difference between killing or not. I think we might as well just kill, right? No reason not to do a little bit of damage. Also, the suppressing shot, I wonder, can you not move? Seems like... I'm curious. Well, I guess we can find out with you. Can you long strike across the table? You can't long strike across the table. I mean, I don't know. Should I just make them come to me? I don't really have that much of a use for my momentum at all right now anyways. So sure. What have you done? Oh, you buffed up this guy? I mean, again, not to be a cheese lord, but why would I do anything here? Am I missing something? They're kind of... What's up, guy? Are you not interested in playing? I'm gonna see. Does this... Are you gonna come out now? No? Fine. What can I do in order to get you to play? As much as it's not in my favor to do any of that, I feel like if you don't come to play when I move right here, I was gonna say, then there's something seriously up, my pal. So we can do a couple things. Go for bang, bang. Then we can go for a bang, bang, which is a kill. But we also had an entire extra double attack. Another retreating shot. I don't know. Ooh, a combo finisher. We do not have one of these. 8 damage plus 2 per combo to an enemy up to 2 tiles away. I think that we absolutely want a combo finisher. Who goes there? Easy there, I mean no harm. I represent an organization that brings balance to the kingdom. We need people like you. People like me? Not sure balance is quite my style. You've made more inroads to bring this gang down than my own people have in weeks. You join us, we'll give you the resources to take the fight to them. Sure. That's the sort of resource I can get behind. I suggest you use this to get prepared. The battle ahead will not be easy. Ooh. So these guys push. Oh my god, you have so much health. Trickster. Low-grade magic user with tricks up their sleeve. I mean, for now, we go for this. We could probably get you killed, huh? A little backflip kick in the dome. A combo finisher is already pretty good. It doesn't even use any momentum. We could have done the quick shot first, but I think that this is going to be fine. Because we can just get you killed here, which gives us one more combo. We can do 16 damage, which you could obviously do more, but you also can't hit anybody. So this, does it use up 3? It uses up all of them. Okay, yeah, it uses them all up. You need 3, and then it does extra after. Gotcha. This is actually possibly interesting. How's it? There's a break in line of sight, so I feel like that's not going to work. Also, we didn't even draw any attacks. You're going to do a push? You can just go for the counter. Do a little bit of a whoop. Whoop. Back of the dome. You can counter. You can even do another block because it doesn't even matter. So you're throwing a little magic? Okay. 5 damage. So it's going to do 9 total, it does tell us. All right. If we move up closer, we have a couple attacks we get to do. But we are going to want to save enough to move as well, I would say, which means yeah. It's 5, and then you do how much? It doesn't say. I wish that where it says quick shot, that it explained how much that quick shot is going to actually do. But this puts us in a completely safe zone. Yeah, we're separated in a way that's not great for us, but we can also... Oh, this is cute. Okay. We could do the heavy strike, but why? It's a little bit too much. I don't think you're going to turn to me if I do this, so a suppressing shot should get you to get counterattacked at the very least. Takes that from a 0 damage move to a move that does do damage. Alright. And then you just shoot at him. Simple as that. We could even do a sweep or a quick strike. We might as well kill, I guess, even though your attacks are not very good with this. Ooh. All right. Overwatch. Do support attacks do double damage this turn? Summon a skeleton warrior to fight alongside. I don't know if anyone I have is magic attuned. I also don't even know that having an extra character, like, does an interesting level of balance where I don't know that having an extra character without gaining the extra resources that come along with it, like the extra mana or whatever, energy, I don't know that it's necessarily strictly good. I'll grab Overwatch just because it's the only thing I know for a fact that I can do. Let's check if either of you are attuned. I'd assume it would show down here. Yeah, I don't think either of them are attuned. We'll probably get... Yeah, okay, I was going to say. Probably get a magician here now, won't we? They fight using abilities, the likes of which I've never experienced. We call them the attuned. If it isn't everyone's favorite lurking gentleman, we have been monitoring instances of individuals with access to these supernatural abilities, and it's only gotten worse. By harnessing this power, the gang has taken over this region. Imagine what a real army could do with it. So how do we fight back? We have made sure that we have access to a few attuned individuals ourselves. They may be of use to you. Yep, there we go. Well, okay, they come with a healing spell anyways. Enchant weapons special. I also wish that I could check these here. But again, early demo. Fancy, as well as all that stuff. Can they fight? Believe me, I can fight. The source of the gang's control is an old monk, one of the first attuned that we've dealt with. His lust for power has driven him into a dark path. Powerful, lusty monk, got it. He has a manor that he's using as a base of operations, and he's using the outlaw gang to defend it. Get past them, and you might have a chance of finding him. But be warned, once you enter, you will not be able to leave until he or you has been defeated. Trader, blacksmith, tavern. I would assume this is usually where we're going to go to, like, recruit and stuff. I'll just go for the black... I mean, I should do something that we haven't done. Do extra damage to skeletons. We have 80. We don't have very much. Gain attuned, and all attacks do 20% less damage. Interesting trade-off. Ooh. Do 1 less weapon damage, but all attacks add 1 more combo. I do feel like a shield is probably the best bet here, because I'd imagine we can pop it on somebody in addition. Maybe not in addition to the two-hander. Or the bow. In fact, absolutely, of course I couldn't. Why was I assuming? I'll be real, though. I don't think I was going to buy any of the other stuff anyways. There's not a big reason to buy the stuff that's not armor, and I just didn't have enough money for armor. Yeah. The question would have been if we wanted to get somebody to be attuned, but I don't think I really want to make that sacrifice right now, so more or less the thing I should have done was just not go to the blacksmith. That's the answer. It looks like we can push them into down the stairs. Possibly? If we do that, then you're stuck, unfortunately. Enchant weapons. Target character gains 6 weapon damage for a turn indirectly. Yeah, you're literally stuck in there if I don't slip. So I really probably should do that. But that means we are sacrificing a free kill. But I think I'd rather sacrifice a free kill. This was a rough starting position is what it is. I think we'll just go for a couple smacks. We should have enchanted weapon though. Do I use my 1 undo on that? Do I use my 1 undo on that? Probably not. It's absolutely tilting me that we have exactly and only 1 undo per fight. I almost wish I had none. I kind of want to try and get their attention. Bleeding is a negative status effect that can be stacked. It deals damage equal to the current bleeding value of the character at the start of their turn, and it diminishes by 1. Makes sense. All right, we are really spread out here, but a quick shot does give us the kill. Then we could even just do a suppressing shot. If we... Oh, it has to be... You have to be at a distance. Well, a counter already makes sense. So I think we'll go for the counter. We'll do a combo finisher here. Oh, I didn't know it knocked back. Wait, that's incredible. And then we don't really care that much about our combo being lost here. If we're feeling risky, aka standing by the door, we could do this because this means we get a... So you always push, huh? Weapon attacks always push. Oh. I like that. Okay, please don't roundhouse kick me out of the room. That's going to be my job. This is out of curiosity. Okay. Whether or not that was because of what I thought or not, I don't know. So we'd have to do use 2 movement just to be fine here. I think we just chill, right? Like, I think we just chill and we save up our momentum and we maybe get the combo finisher and absolutely explode somebody. Healing spell. The fact that there's a healing spell now, I feel like we can actually... You can justify taking a little bit more damage now, which is really nice. You know, we will slip. We'll sacrifice a momentum here, even if we can't flash kick. Let's go for the quick shot, because we're not going to go for the other movement. A quick strike, then... Oh, hold on. Quick strike. Followed by a... Whoop, flash kick. It's about as much as I really need to do. No point to heal anything. Come here. Come here, idiot. Bonk. Oh, is this the monk? No, we're getting there. I'd assume. Maybe it's going to be like a multiple... You know, who's it, what's it? Quick shot. I mean, I'll probably like to use your slip. We'll counter incoming attacks with the ability Quick Strike. We'll see. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. This is awkward. How much does Quick Strike do? Oh, this is really awkward. We have the heal. Because you're going to get attacked. Why didn't you help with that? Why didn't you help with that, huh? We do okay, we at least counterattack there. Huh. So it works on his turn to counterattack the counterattack, but it doesn't work on my turn. That is a bummer, man. That is a large bummer. Add block to the selected character. At this point, I'm worried that you're going to get exploded here. I wish we had... Oh, we can't flash kick this. I can't slip... Yeah, this is just... He spawned in a spot that's really problematic for me. But, oh well, a quick shot should take him out. He shouldn't be able to counterattack. Yeah, this is all weird. Could do a flash kick, I guess. You go into Overwatch. Do you retaliate? No. Does that not push? It does not push because it's not a weapon attack. You know, I really don't like you being there, so I'm willing to sacrifice the momentum. I feel like it is just going to be better for me. This is going to at least be self damage there, which I don't mind. And then we can't do anything else unless we want to... Yeah. Not right. All right, what do we got here? Enchant weapons... So we did get a heavy strike. It's going to cost a lot if we want to do it, but it's maybe the answer. 8 range damage ignoring block. The best possible answer... it says you're attacking that way. Best possible answer is probably you attacking it, because you can just slip out of the way. You're in a much tighter spot. We need to probably, like, get you back, and then we... Okay, so no, it said he was attacking the other way, so I tried to push him in the way, but I didn't know which way it was bugged. I don't know if the visual was bugged and he actually was supposed to be turning that way, or if I trusted the marker, not the player model or the character model. So we're already safe in that spot. I think that, yeah, we just go for... Whoop. Get a follow-up attack there. Suppressing shot. Can you do it? You can. When is that ever going to be useful? I don't know, but maybe it will be. All right. Don't think I want to sack everything. But we could also just do like a little slip. Oh, we are gonna knock back, which is a little unfortunate. So maybe we use that to our advantage, because then we get the 1, 2. Should kill. That's got to be the monk. Waiting for a target. I'm going to go ahead and do a slip followed by a quick strike here. That's an instant kill. We push him out the door. You attack from quite the distance. I like a sweep here. We get an attack from the... We don't get an attack from the hunter. Even though we did hit you. Gotcha. You might get a target if I move here. This might be wrong. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to, just because finally, why not? We'll accept a little bit of damage. Plus, we also have the dodge, which I'm assuming means we, yeah, take 0 damage. Yeah, seems to be the case. In a combo finisher. Healing spell, quick shot, counter. You have a dodge again, or no? You do legitimately get a dodge every single... That seems so broken. I thought that couldn't possibly be true. I was like, that's just too strong to be accurate. All right. And I could just combo finisher on here. I think that's the call. The question is of, like, how do I even get anything else going? I guess I'm not entirely sure. We might as well heal, though. Like, I can just slip and then get a quick shot, I guess. Don't really want to lose my bare minimum momentum. Interesting. Just keep on poking you in the noggin. Otherwise, we could slip, dash. Slip, dash, flash kick. Okay, this is... And then, I mean, theoretically, we could then Overwatch, but, like... I don't love this. But we'll see if it works. Oh, it does. Great. I do love it then. Boss is dead. He didn't even get a play. Go for a little bit of a... Bonk. Conk. Followed by a little bit of a... I think we want to do this one first. Because otherwise... No, this is for education. I guess we can give you the shield regardless. Do we push back into ourselves? We do, but you had armor. Congratulations, you completed the Knights in Tight Spaces. Now do it again, but better. Difficulty brave. Hey, it's very good. I'm super excited for this one. I love fights in tight spaces, and playing this, it feels like it's expanding on it in a way that works really, really well. Because what was really, like, one of the major fun things about fights in tight spaces was kind of one of the things that's also fun about the game, Into the Breach. The whole being able to push, like, you can avoid all danger, sometimes with relative ease. And you can even manipulate enemies into doing things that they wouldn't want to do, like attacking them, you know, pushing them into a situation where they attack each other, or you could push them, like, things that are completely busted in some scenarios, like instant killing them by pushing them off the edge, stuff like that. It's all really fun to mess around with it. It feels like you're cheating, but it's a core game mechanic, so you're not. The addition of the party members that can trigger support attacks off each other takes that up to the next level of satisfaction. The addition of, like, the equipment system is really, really interesting as well. I think that there's a possibility that when this is out, like when all the quality of life stuff that I mentioned gets ironed out, and I'm sure it will, because this is a demo of early development work, all elements in progress and subject to change. When this is out, I wouldn't be surprised if I like this more than Fights in Tight Spaces, which is really cool to say. And I'm a fan of the theme, and I think they took it at a fun angle. The art style is cool. It's doing high fantasy in a way that feels a little different. And I like that. I like that a lot. But that's that's going to do it for today for Knights in Tight Spaces. Link in the top description. If you want to check out the demo for yourself, go ahead and wishlist it if you are interested in the game. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye.